What?
I just saw our intern just walking around, so.
He's right there.
Yep. Intern/mascot.
Mm-hmm.
Now for our feature presentation.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of How About This Movie. Today we'll be reviewing the 2019 Netflix original, Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil and Vile. Boom! One fucking try! Holy shit! Cancel the recording, we're done!
It's the Ted Bundy one that nobody knows the name of.
I lost my page. 1 second.
I call that Evil Vile Ted Bundy.
Shout out for this movie goes to Alex. Good job, buddy. I'm proud of you.
On our Instagram. Go follow it.
Yeah, he is Daddy Jackson 80
I meant our Instagram.
on Instagram as well. Well, I'm going to plug our Instagram, but if you want to see pictures of probably him and his wife and his kid and Disneyland, that's it. Don't go follow his Instagram. You know what? Just...
Go follow him in real life.
Yeah, like day to day. He needs friends. He doesn't get to see me very often, so he needs more friends.
See what he's up to when he's unplugged.
Yeah. Meet the guy, not the facade.
Meet the guy.
Don't meet the
screen.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Tyson. Tyson. Who was in this movie and who directed it?
Director was Joe Berlinger. Berlinger? I don't know how to say it.
Joe
he did
B.
Paradise Lost and the Metallica documentary.
I saw that.
Yeah. Stars Lily Collins. She was in Mortal Instruments in the upcoming Tolkien movie. Is it already out?
I don't think so.
Well, it's coming up.
Also in To the Bone,
yeah.
Which we just watched.
Which one was she in that? Was she the sister?
She was the lead.
Really?
Yep.
That was her?
Yep.
Her face was so weird.
Well, she was playing someone with anorexia nervosa, so yeah.
Makes sense.
That'll do it.
And also, Zac Efron was in this. Played a pretty damn good performance as Ted Bundy. He was in High School Musical, Neighbors, and the new Baywatch movie. He was also in 17 again.
That's the one with Matthew Perry, right?
I believe so. Kaya Scodelario. Scodelario?
Yep.
Sounds like a skeletal disease.
Yeah, Kaya Scodelario, who was the glasses chick.
Oh, the mother of his child?
Yeah.
Okay.
She was in the Maze Runner trilogy and also the new Pirates. The most recent Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay.
I only have watched
a Tell No Tales.
Pirates movie for like 3 Pirates movies now.
Yeah, I think Dead Man's Chest is the last one I watched.
After that was On Stranger Tides and then Dead Man Tell No Tales.
Nothing.
I liked 4 and 5. Also had Haley Joel Osment.
I know that guy.
Yeah. He was in Sixth Sense and AI.
And my favorite Haley Joel Osment movie, Secondhand Lions.
That is not mine.
Was he the little boy in that one?
No, he was the grandpa? Yeah, he was the little boy.
I like that movie too.
Also Jim Parsons from The Big Bang Theory.
Bazinga!
And John Malkovich from Man in the Iron Mask and the Red movies. And also Being John Malkovich.
I was going to ask, was he also in Being John Malkovich?
Also, a little bit of a cameo from James Hetfield of Metallica. He played Officer Bob.
Is that the officer that let him get away? And
Was always talking to the ladies?
I think so.
I think so too.
Possibly. I don't know.
I believe that is the case.
Could be. Who knows?
The only significant officer role, I believe. So the bailiff, I guess.
Well, even
What was the
didn't really speak.
Okay.
the homicide investigator as well?
Yeah, it was the one homicide investigator that had like a couple of lines.
Mm-hmm.
And then the sheriff, but he definitely wasn't the sheriff.
All right.
All right.
Overall, decent cast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pretty good cast.
I had a burp. I apologize.
Well, better out than in.
I always say. So, what's your movie about?
So this movie is a Ted Bundy movie, but it's from the perspective of he's been doing the murders for a little while, and it's just like
This is basically his capture and trial.
his capture and trial, and the potential of him not being guilty, because they didn't show him actually doing the murders until the very, very end. So I think they do a decent job of, like, could he be innocent, until they're like, nah, he fucking did it.
Yeah, kind of sowing the seed of reasonable doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's almost like what Netflix did with Making a Murderer. What was that, 3-4 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Where
2016, it was really big.
they carefully cut together the trial videos and the evidence and those things to make it look like Stephen Avery was definitely framed. Obviously, it's based on Ted Bundy, and it's a little bit different, but it's very similar to that, where they did a good job of sowing that seed, as you said, of, like, did he really do it?
Ted Bundy is one of those, like, classic serial killers. When you're talking about, like, serial killers, he's one of the ones that people will bring up. And it's people will typically focus on some of the stuff he does, like the sheer numbers and some of, like, the awful things he's done to the women. And I like that they didn't focus on that part that's typically a big focal point when you talk about Ted Bundy. They're like, we know he did bad shit, but we're not going to focus on that because everybody knows.
Yeah.
He's done some
if you were
extremely evil and vile things.
extremely wicked, shockingly evil, and vile things.
Exactly.
If you were expecting a Ted Bundy slasher film, you will be grossly disappointed. If you're expecting a film that shows exactly how full of himself Ted Bundy was, then you'll fucking love this.
Mm-hmm.
They played that to a T. Just exactly how fucking nutso that dude was about himself.
My favorite thing about serial killers, and while I'll listen to so many murder podcasts and make Daxton listen to them with me, is a lot of the psychological aspects and who they were before they, like, fucking lost it. And, like, how people don't even realize it. I'm not in it for, like, the gore, you know? So that's what I like about this movie.
Mm-hmm. You know, for me, kind of what I liked about the movie is how it shined a light on the... And not, like, just outright saying it's a bad thing to do, but it kind of shone? Shoshone?
Shined, I believe, is good.
Shined, Tyson believes is good. I'm going to go with shined. Definitely not Shoshone. That's a tribe of Native American Indians, I believe. Anyway, back to the point.
Essence of shine.
It to shine in the past a light on on the negative side, the glamorization of some of these serial killers.
Oh, yeah.
Specifically Ted Bundy, because it showed and it was obviously reenactments, but it took from the actual interviews of women just fawning over him at the court. Just, I think I'm in love with him, and blah, blah, blah. I don't think he's capable of doing these things. Well, he's absolutely capable of doing those things, since he did do those things.
That's how he got away with doing those things, and how he was able to lure the women away.
Yeah.
It's because he was charming and disarming.
Yeah. And I like, at the end, it lists off all the victims that he has been officially linked to.
Mm-hmm.
And it talks about remembering the victims and not remembering him, and I really appreciate that, because from, like, an academic standpoint, the people that are, air quotes, obsessed with serial killers, I don't have a problem with that. I think serial killers are some of the most interesting humans that have ever walked this planet. But the people that are like, I just want Ted Bundy to kill me and then marry my dead bot. I'm like, you're a fucking weirdo. He butchered
wacko.
Young women, children, took people away from their family. Like, he is a horrible person.
Those people that just glamorize it to be edgy.
Yeah. So I personally appreciated just, like, shining a light on, hey, this dude's not a good dude.
Mm-hmm.
He might have been charming, but he was a scumbag.
He also failed out of law school.
He did. But to his credit, I couldn't even get into law school. So, he does have that leg up on me.
Yeah.
But I'm not a murderer, so I have that leg up on him. Yeah, we're basically level.
Neck and neck.
Yeah. We're both equally terrible. For different reasons. Tyson, why don't you tell us about the budget?
Okay. Done.
Perfect. Obviously, it's another Netflix film, so there's not really anything to say.
Lots of your monthly subscriptions to make this movie.
Yep.
It's true.
Well, kind of. Because it was acquired after it was already made. Another studio paid to make the film, and then Netflix bought it from them.
Okay.
So,
Your monthly subscriptions to buy this film.
yeah. We can tell you that it's not the highest streamed in a single weekend movie, because that belongs to Adam Sandler's new film, Murder Mystery.
We watched that.
That's what we can tell you
I
about
didn't watch that yet.
this
No
year.
spoilers.
Adam Sandler's in it.
Oh, well, fucking...
What was your favorite scene in the movie?
My favorite scene in the movie?
Yes.
My favorite scene in the movie... I think the most memorable to me, looking back at the movie, is at the beginning end when his girlfriend comes to see him and they're talking over the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And they have that discussion and she's just like, why didn't you kill me? And he's like, oh, it could never be you. And she was like, you need to release me. Yeah.
It's pretty whack dialogue there, though.
Yeah, but...
It was a good... It was... I'm not shitting on your favorite... I'm not trying to shit on your favorite scene. It was a good scene. But the dialogue was a little bit corny.
I just like her progression, because throughout the whole movie, it's just kind of like a, poor me, I feel guilty, I'm gonna, like, shut myself down and drink until my daughter's worried about me.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's just like, okay, I need to, like, get closure and leave.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked that development on her end.
Me too.
And we're talking about Ted Bundy's girlfriend.
Tyson, what was your favorite scene in this movie?
Probably the dog pound scene when he stares down the dog. Kind of showed, like, the intensity of his sociopathy. And also kind of showcased Zac Efron's acting, especially his facial acting.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a really good scene.
I thought this was a good movie all around for Zac Efron. I thought he stood and delivered.
Mm-hmm.
He was very good. I thought he was excellent in this movie.
Yep.
Also, I thought that dog was really cute, and I wanted to bring it home myself. Just throwing that out there.
It was a pretty adorable dog.
I mean, it would terrify me if it was in my face barking like that. But since I'm not a serial killer, I think I'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've got 5 dogs in the kitchen.
Only 3 of them are ours.
Mm-hmm.
We can do with 1 more.
No, we cannot. We can do with 2 less, as a matter of fact.
What's your favorite scene?
Tell us!
Release me!
Just get like a fucking pane of glass.
What happened to her head, Daxton?
What happened to your favorite scene?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of what my favorite scene is, honestly.
Was it when Jim Parsons goes bazinga?
Yes.
I was just going to mention Jim Parsons because I like him as a serious actor as well. Like, he doesn't do a lot of acting, but he pulls off the smart guy even when he's not being comically weird.
I think my favorite scene is when he's marched out all bound up and leg bracy in front of the Florida media to read the whatever it's called, the arraignment or whatever. Not the arraignment.
Indictment.
That's the word. Read the indictment. When he's brought out there like a
indictment.
Thank you. When he's brought out there like a show pony to have the indictment read in front of the media.
Because the Florida guy is up for re-election?
Yeah. Because it just felt like peak Ted Bundy, like pure, unadulterated psychopath, so full of himself, it's fucking insane.
I think that was just ego versus ego in
Yeah.
that scene.
Yeah. But the sheriff had a right to have an ego. Because, well, not a right to have an ego, but, like, at least he was on the right side of things. Like, hey, I'm going to get a murderer off the street. Yeah, that's that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But Ted Bundy was just so fucking deluded with his grandiose visions of himself. Grandiose visions of who he was as a person. Future lawyer. Zach Bundy. Ted Efron. Tyson.
Yo.
What would you score this movie and would you recommend it?
I'd probably score this movie 7.5 out of 10. It wasn't like a great movie, but it's still a good movie, and I would recommend people watch it because there's a lot of really good acting. It actually has some like factual shit about the whole Ted Bundy situation.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in serial killers and you like good acting.
Yeah, it did feel well written. It was well acted. It wasn't over the top. They definitely took some liberties with how they told the story, not in a negative way. Just like we're gonna try and set it up for this one, and
Yeah.
but I thought it was well done as well. Carly.
I think I would go like 8.5 out of 10.
Wow.
I quite enjoyed it.
Wow. Would you recommend it?
No.
Oh wow. Okay. Interesting.
That was a
Definitely
plot
watch
twist.
it though.
I would say 7.5 as well. I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. We've watched it twice now
Mm-hmm.
because we watched it
By ourselves, just because we watch a lot of movies.
forever ago, and then wanted to watch it with Tyson for the podcast. And yeah, I thought it was awesome. I'm a big Zac Efron fan.
He's come a long way.
I was just gonna say he's come a long way since soaring, flying.
Get your head in the game.
You know what, Zach? You were right. There's not a star in heaven that you can't reach.
Not even Dwayne Johnson.
He was in a movie with Dwayne Johnson. He might have his phone number.
True. The Watch.
He's like the only
Baywatch.
one from that series that has really done anything since the
Hey,
early
man.
2000s.
Yeah, I think like the next closest was Vanessa Hudgens.
Well, Vanessa Hudgens just had a movie come out last Christmas.
Did she?
She does. She's done a lot of movies, just not.
Anything big?
She's not quite as good of an actor as Zac Efron is.
And Ashley Tisdale, I'm sure, still acts a little bit. And
She was such an icon in the early 2000s.
and her brother was in that deaf people show we watched.
Switch to Birth.
Yeah, that show's super good. I almost said sucked. That is not how I felt at all.
That
I
show
liked that
super
show.
Sucked.
It super sucks.
Well, I was like, that show sucked. Wait, no, that's not. Because I wanted to say that show was awesome, but it suck came out. I was just like, how do we fix this? Super starts with suck.
His just default is negative. Just like, no, that sucked. Oh, wait. No, it doesn't.
That sounds about right, honestly. I am a pretty angry, negative individual. Where's my cat? Oh, he's hiding behind the phone. Hello, my cat.
That's our intern. You know that. You met it.
Still adorable and chubby.
Markov.
Soren Markov.
Don't call my cat fat, motherfucker.
Fun facts. We got some facts and they're fun.
Fun facts.
They're facts, and they're fun.
Yeah. There's not a lot of fun facts for the movie. I wrote down 2, so I'll do those real quick.
Okay.
Fun facts.
Facts that are fun.
Fun facts.
Oh, fun facts, Batman.
The Return of Bane.
The title comes from the actual judge's description of Bundy's crimes. They were extremely wicked, shockingly evil, and vile.
Is that an actual quote from the actual judge?
That's an actual quote from the actual judge about the
Sick.
actual crimes committed by actual Ted Bundy.
Actually, that is true.
Is that actually with a K and a W, or just regular actually?
It's actually with an
With an
S and an
X.
H.
And an X.
And an
Okay.
X.
Actually.
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 I would like it to be known that I've been saying extremely wicked, shockingly evil, and vile on repeat for a week.
Just so you could get the name down.
Yes.
See, he has the dedication.
What's the name of this movie, Tyson?
Evil, vile Ted Bundy.
Nailed it.
That's what it is.
Originally, because I could not get the name down for the life of me, originally it was just going to be like, today we're reviewing extremely shocking, vile... No, that's not it. Evil, wicked... Ted Bundy. Like, that was originally the plan for the intro, because I could not get it down for, like, 2 or 3 days.
You know which one.
Yeah.
We're going to review
The
Wicked,
Ted
the
Bundy
Broadway
movie?
show.
You keep wanting to watch, but I have been putting off. You should watch it.
Extremely wicked, shockingly evil, and vile.
Not the Ted Bundy tapes.
But you should also watch those if you have,
They're also
like,
on Netflix.
20 hours.
Back to back.
Yeah, just fucking get off work Friday, turn on Ted Bundy tapes, watch an episode, watch 15 minutes of Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil, and Vile. Watch an episode, watch 15 minutes, watch an episode, watch 15 minutes. And
I'm
just...
going to be completely confused by that.
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah, I was trying to make it so. The other fun fact that I wrote down was there's been a petition dating all the way back to 2016 to try to get Zac Efron to play Ted Bundy, noting their similar appearance.
Huh.
I still don't think they look anything alike.
I can see the similarity.
They seem like they might be related, like cousins, maybe.
Yeah, not the same person,
Yeah.
but of the people in Hollywood, he's the one I would pick out.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that or Kevin Hart, because he's in everything.
That's true. Black Ted Bundy. Write that one down.
Specifically Kevin Hart, Ted Bundy.
But, like, that's always been the thing with Ted Bundy is, oh, he's so handsome and gregarious. I never thought he was handsome. He always looked like a weirdo to me.
Weren't people in love with Charles Manson, too?
His fucking cult of people that followed him.
Like his 700 wives that all were in love with him or whatever.
And he did get married.
I felt the same. Like, he just seemed like somebody I would want to be a million miles away from at every moment.
Yeah, well, acid's one hell of a drug.
That's true.
That is true.
His situation's a little bit different. Also, I believe he was super charming and gregarious as well. Like, very, very outgoing and...
Most cult leaders are.
It's generally a requirement.
Yeah.
Like, question 1, are you outgoing as fuck? Yes.
Can you talk to people really easily?
Question 2, how do you feel about murder?
If the answer is anything less than very good, they're out.
They're out. It's got to be 2 solid affirmatives. Like, very strongly agree on both of them, or completely, totally agree on both. Like, whatever the strongest of your bubble questionnaire is, it's got to be the furthest right bubble for both of them.
Your Scantron.
Yep.
I feel like totally agree felt stronger than completely agree.
The corporate would like it to be known that we would feel better if you completely agreed with these. What?
I just enjoy our bit.
I enjoy you. That's it. We're done. Forever. We're not making any more episodes. No one watches. Just kidding. We'll be doing more. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment down below if you think Ted Bundy is a serial killer. I mean, obviously he's convicted, but do you think he did it? Thank you for watching. Leave a comment down below what movie you'd like us to watch next. Leave a comment down below if you think Ted Bundy really did kill those poor women. Leave a comment down below if you think Carly is an asshole for trying to tickle me in the middle of a recording session. Follow us on social media. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter at Jecll Studios, Jecll Studios.
Spotify and Apple Podcasts, now that we're on those.
Yeah,
How about this movie?
How about this movie? Officially available for audio only, so if you don't have the time to sit down and watch the videos, or you don't want to sit down and watch the videos, or you can't see videos, or...
If you're at work and you just want to sit down and listen to us and you can't close your YouTube app because you don't have premium, because why spend the money?
Or maybe you forgot what the word for is, and so you can't find YouTube anymore. I don't know. But we're available on Spotify and Apple Podcasts as well as here on YouTube.
Rate us. Good. Give us a good rating. If you don't like us, just move on.
Yeah, that would be the preferred. I don't need any 1-star comments in my life. I already get enough of those from myself.
That's true. That is true.
1 star, wouldn't recommend.
Woke up late for work again. 1 star, would not recommend. But yeah, follow us. Do the things. I was talking about the shout out, I think, is where I was before the rambling. If you would like a chance to win the shout out, it looks like we're doing those on Instagram again, because Carly can't seem to make up her mind. Definitely look on the definitely follow the Facebook and look on the Facebook, because we definitely do it on Facebook every time, basically. Follow the Instagram as well. I can't promise they'll be up there, though. I just don't know with her anymore. Yeah. Alright. Thanks for watching, and as always, Hacksaw.